What's up guys, I'm Shannon, aka the RC Princess, and today we are taking a look at the Redcat Ascent Fusion 2 months later. Do I still love it? What all have I done to it? Stay tuned to get all your questions answered. The short answer is yes, I am still very much in love with this Redcat crawler. It is today still my most capable crawler that I have. Sorry, Vanquish Phoenix. I do have some notes though. So from day one, I noticed that the battery position was just weird and not super practical. My battery tended to fall out, especially while taking a bit of a crash. I know there are other places that people are putting their batteries, and that's fine, but for me personally, I just kind of want to put the battery where it's supposed to go. Otherwise, what is the point? I've seen people put the battery like up front, but for me, I didn't want to add any more weight up there, so I kept the battery where it is supposed to go. So the battery falling out, how did I fix this issue? I simply picked up some Velcro and I threw a piece on the battery tray on the actual truck, and then I also took some pieces and put them on my batteries. So now they stay put where they're supposed to. I haven't had any problems. So that is a little tip for you guys if you have a rig that the battery just doesn't quite stay. If you guys missed it, I did do a video on swapping out the tires and the wheels, and in my opinion, it's made all the difference. Stock setup, the Redcat Ascent Fusion comes with mud terrain tires, and while I know these might work well in certain places, the majority of the locations that we crawl at, they did not perform very well, so I knew that switching the tires was going to be a must-have. I threw on the J Concepts megalithic tires, and I actually tested these on my Vanquish Phoenix build first, and I fell right in love with them. So I knew that I wanted to purchase another set for the Redcat. I also want to try J Concepts Ruptures. I've heard really good things about those. So let me know down in the comments below if you guys run those and if you recommend them. I think they are on my wish list to try out next. And I mounted the megalithics on Trio beadlock wheels. Honestly, the reason I picked these wheels was because they matched the truck's color scheme like perfectly. Like, tell me that doesn't match absolutely perfectly. I think they really just tie in the whole truck and just make it pop. As far as any other upgrades, I have done nothing else to this. It is still 100% amazing in my eyes. It just honestly needed better shoes. I really just don't have anything else to do to it. I do have a Reefs 422 servo laying around here somewhere. And I did think about throwing it in there just because, but then I was like, why? I really don't have a problem with the Hexfly servo it comes with. I love those servos, and I know that I have another rig that would probably benefit more from the Reefs 422, so I left the servo, and I'm probably never going to change that unless it goes out. The motor system is also already one of my favorites, so I won't be swapping that out either. So as you can see, there's just really nothing else like the major things that I normally change on RTRs, which was honestly just the point of this truck. Redcat pretty much said, oh, you want an RTR that's fully upgraded? Watch this. So tires and wheels are all I've done so far. The future will tell if anything else changes, but for right now, it's still pretty much stock. If you guys missed it, we also put the Redcat Ascent Fusion head-to-head with the Vanquish VRD stance. I will say that I think the stance performed a little better on that day. I don't think I would feel the same if I didn't throw the stock tires back on the Redcat, but I did that because I wanted like a true comparison of two stock RTR rigs, and I didn't want anything upgraded on them. I wanted to put them together head to head and see who really performed better. I will say though, on that day, it wasn't exactly fair because I would like go ahead and I would try a line to see if it was worth capturing or even attempting. And I would do it perfectly, like so smooth, so steady. And then it would come time to actually capture it on camera. And I don't know if I got camera shy or what, but I was not able to do it again. So that day was not exactly fair. It was very frustrating. I think in the near future, we are going to do another video where we pit them against each other once the Vanquish stance has had a few upgrades done to it. The Vanquish VRD stance is my dad's and the Redcat is mine. I know my dad is itching to swap some things on the stance, so another comparison video should be coming soon. I don't think the VRD stance is as upgraded as the Redcat. I mean, Vanquish tried, but I think personal preference really gets in the way here because my answer will vary compared to somebody else's. So for mine and my dad's personal preference, the Redcat wins hands down for the upgrades. I will link both videos that I talked about down in the description box for you guys to check out, and you guys can be the decider of who stood out more to you. With all that being said, I still love this truck. I think it is one of the most capable RTR rigs out there right now. Take that with a grain of salt. In order to know that for sure, I'd have to own every truck out there, which I absolutely do not. My office is not big enough. I think the big draw to this truck was that it was a fully upgraded RTR. Not everyone wants to build or even can. I just built my first RC, I think it was last year. I really enjoyed it and I'm ready for my next build. I know my dad would love to build one, but he just does not have the time these days. He's built helicopters and things in the past, but these days he just does not have enough time. So that seems to be the big selling point for the Redcat Ascent Fusion and also the Vanquish VRD stance. For those of you who did purchase the Redcat Ascent Fusion, what are your thoughts today? Let me know down in the comments below. And for those of you who are still waiting and it's still on your wish list, my advice to you is don't wait. Just take the plunge. I have had some rigs in the past that I'm like, why did I purchase this? But I'm telling you, you will not have a regret with this truck. I absolutely do not. I am so happy that I made the decision to purchase it. I did just want to mention again in this video, you guys have got to go check out RC Garages and get your hands on one. I am still on the hunt for finding little accessories to throw in my garages and really add to my pictures. I think honestly I'm being too picky because of course I would want a pink toolbox, maybe some cute little stools with some margaritas. Oh, and I'm also still hunting for a little Yorkie figurine. I just cannot find one like that is the correct scale. I mean, my dog is almost small enough to just throw in the 10 scale garage if he would sit still. At this point, I think I'm just gonna have to get my own 3D printer, which like really scares me. Like, am I at that level to operate a 3D printer? I really don't know. So I will leave all of Bobby's information down in the description box below. He has a website, rcgarages.com. He's also on Instagram at rcgarages. So yes, go check him out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around for future uploads. And also give this video a thumbs up because Redcat really deserves it for this one. This is one awesome upgraded RTR truck. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!